Now we have a next speaker from Egypt, Dr. Norhan Galal from Egypt, Al-Azhar University. She did several publications in international journals. And now we have the speakers from Egypt, Dr. Norhan Galal. Thank you, Doctor.
Peace be upon you. Thanks for you, Doctor. Peace be upon you. And I thank all the organizers of this international seminar. Now I'll make share screening. Is it clear?
Yeah, now it's visible. We can see.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'll tackle the topic of literature review. What is the importance of literature review? Literature review is a piece of academic writing demonstrating knowledge and understanding of the academic literature on a specific topic placed in the context. Literature review also includes a critical evaluation of the material. This is why it is called a literature review rather than a literature report. Hence, literature review is a written overview of major writings and other sources on a selected topic. Sources covered in the review may include scholarly journal articles, books, government reports, and websites. Literature review provides a description, summary, and evaluation of each source. A common rule in literature review writing is following the 5 C's: citing, comparing, contrasting, connecting, critiquing. The 5 C's can help break your literature review and make sure that you are including everything that makes up a literature review. How to plan literature review? First of all, you have to define your research questions, plan your approach to your research, and source the literature. After that, you will have to analyze the material you have found. Managing the results of your research and writing your review is a last step. How to select your resources? Ask yourself, what question or problem is the author addressing? What are the key concepts and how are they defined? What are the key theories, models, and methods? Does the research use established frameworks or take an innovative approach? What are the results and conclusions of the study? How does the publication relate to other literature in the field? Does it confirm, add to, or challenge established knowledge? What are the strengths and weaknesses of the research? And it's a very important point. Make sure the sources you use are credible and make sure you read any landmark studies and major series in your field of research. How to analyze your resources? First of all, we have to have critical thinking. We have to make clarification for all the resources. We have to ask ourselves questions about clustering the various ideas and identify the ideas that we will tackle in the literature review. We will analyze all the ideas and we will evaluate the resources and the information that we have. And after that, we will create the literature review. To analyze something means to examine it in detail, to explain that thing and to interpret it. Analyzing sources means examining their components like arguments, claims, reasons, methods, and evidence, and explaining how they work together to make a point or an argument. In the context of critical thinking, analysis is a key preliminary step before evaluation. Good analysis ensures that your evaluation is founded on evidence and understanding, rather than on first impressions or superficial reasoning. What is the format of literature review? And it is a very important question. Just like most academic papers, literature reviews also must contain at least 3 basic elements: an introduction or background section, Number two, the body of the review, containing the discussion of sources, and finally, a conclusion or recommendation section to end the paper. In the conclusion and recommendation, we will make the recommendations that we extracted from our study. Thanks for you.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for your kind presentations and the way you have presented your presentations.
Thanks, Doctor. Thanks.
In a short span of time, we really appreciate from audience. If you have any questions according to literature review, that's why yesterday we have also literature review. But the presenter, the speaker, which present the methods and the content is different. That's why we would like to bring the attention of our audience. If some topic is repeated, it means we have checked all those topics. The content is different, and the way of the speaker which would like to deliver is totally different. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor, for your kind presentation, and thank you for your kind patience. You have waited a lot. Thank you. Thank you once again. Now we have a next speaker from India.